What up? What up? It's your boy Pesos, the Traffic King, man, the big dog and the big dog. And I just wanted to come holler at y'all today, man, about change, man. Like, why people hate to see you change, right? Like, man, anytime somebody trying to make a change for the better, man, you know, people got things to say, man. They got, you know, so much negative. Oh, yeah, you didn't change. You ain't doing the same like you used to be, man. You used to be this. You used to be that. You think you better than us now. Blah, blah, blah. But don't pay them people no mind, man, because anybody who say that when you trying to change for the better, man, they don't care nothing about you. Like, somebody who really care about you, they gonna want to see you do good, man. They gonna want to see you do better. They gonna want to see you be successful, man. And the reason why people don't like to see you change, because once you start to be able to make changes in your life and you start to better yourself, then you no longer stamping and validating their excuses, right? Because they're gonna have excuses to say, like, man, well, you know, ain't no jobs out here, man. You know, it's hard out here, bro. I got a felony, dog. You know, I ain't finished high school. Blah, 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 blah. It's gonna be 1,000,001 excuses, right? But excuses only please the man that make them. So, and really, it don't even please them deep down inside, right? It just sounds good in the conversation. So if you're trying to make a change, man, you're trying to better yourself, you're trying to do something with your life, man, don't pay attention to none of that stuff people got to say, man. Because people want you to stay the same so they can feel comfortable. It ain't got nothing to do with you, you know. It's just like me, man. Like, when I started making changes in my life, man, I started doing different things. Like, I went to truck driver school, went and got my CDL, you know, couldn't find no gig. I'm out there trying to find a gig, but I ain't got no work history. I ain't got nothing, right? So ain't nobody want to mess with me. So people telling me, like, man, you know what I'm saying? I told you, man, ain't nothing out here for you, blah, 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 man. You might as well go back to what you used to do. But I just kept pushing, man. I kept putting in applications, until finally I got hired at the Goodwill, right? So I'm driving the box truck for the Goodwill. Like that, and for me in my life, that was a big difference, man. It was a big change, right? And so I used to run into cats, man. I might be somewhere at the store, you know, fueling up the truck and stuff, and they see me, they were like, yo, bro, that's what you doing now? I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm doing now. And they gave me that look like, oh, all right. Looking at me like I done fell off, you know what I'm saying? Like I done made a bad decision in life, right? But the difference is I'm doing something different, man. You still doing the same thing you was doing 10 years ago, bro. And doing the same thing you've been doing gonna get you the same thing you've been getting. Like, nah, I ain't trying to get what I've been getting, bro. I'm trying to do something different. And it was a short-lived moment. I went out there, worked for a little while. Boom, I moved up, went and got my hazmat tanker. Got me a better gig. Did that for some time. Now I got my own truck, right? So don't be afraid to change, man. It's going to be hard, too. Like, don't think changing is easy, because change also, especially when you really change in your life, like, it's not a one-time decision. It's not something you could just wake up today and say, oh, yeah, man, I'm going to change, you know, and it just goes smooth for you. It don't work like that. Like, making a change is a conscious decision to do that every day. Like, excuse me, especially in the beginning. Because you're doing something new, something you ain't used to. You know, it's easier to fall back to who you was compared to be somebody new, right? When deep down inside, you still gonna always be yourself. You really just change your actions and things that you do, and maybe some of the things that you think. And the whole time, you know, people, they ain't gonna like it, man. They're gonna want you to come back and be who you used to be, because it makes them feel more comfortable, man. It makes them feel better to be able to say, yeah, you know, the reason I ain't changed because, you know, you can't change. People can't change. Nah, people can change, man. People can do different, man. You can go a whole 360, man. All you got to do is really want to do it and really put forth that effort, because there's going to always be that little devil on your shoulder telling you, man, like, oh, man, bro, this ain't working, bro. Like, you might as well go on back to doing your thing. Like, you know how to make that pop. Like, this ain't working. You know, the reason this ain't working because it ain't for you, man. This ain't you. Like, nah, man, don't fall for it, man. That's just the bait. Like, if I was looking to do something negative, it'll probably work perfectly, right? Oh, man, it'd be popping instantly, because that's the bait. That's the bait to draw you in. And you think you're going to be successful doing something negative, it's not going to work, man. It's not gonna work. Yeah, you might rise high real fast, but then you fall real hard too. So, like I tell anybody, like, making a change was the best thing for me, man. You know what I mean? Because I used to think back in the day, man, money. Like, let's get this money, let's get this money, let's get this money. And then I just sat back, man, like, situations and things I went through made me realize, like, damn, I'm out here chasing these price tags. And all that's going to do is cause me to lose these things that's priceless, right? Because anything you can buy with money, it's got a price tag. But the real most important things, the most precious things in life, they priceless. You can't buy them back. You can't buy time back. You can't buy life back. You can't buy health back. Like, all that stuff is priceless, man. And you can lose all that chasing things that got price tags. You know, and if you put them on the scale and balance them out, you know, the prices win every time for me. I started thinking like, man, you know, I'm out here chasing this money, chasing this money, man. And I can lose all this great stuff I got, man. Like, sometimes you got to start to think like, is this a need or is this a want, right? Because most time, half the things that you chasing after in life, they just wants. They're not even needs, right? I sat back and realized, I said, man, look, I'm out here grinding for something just that I want, right? I already got everything I need. I got a place to live, I got a car to drive, got food in the refrigerator, got a beautiful wife, beautiful children. Like, man, what I got to lose, man? And, you know, cats say, oh, man, you changed, though, bro. You know what I mean? You can't hang out no more. You on lock now, man. You know, you done got married, got the family, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, it ain't the fact that I can't. It's just I don't want to, right? Because the places you're going to be in and the things that you're going to be doing, I don't want to do no more, right? I've been done that. I've been there and done that. I don't want to chase something that's behind me. I'm trying to chase something that's in front of me. I ain't looking back. I hear cats all the time. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get back. No, I ain't trying to get back. I'm trying to go forward, bro. You go ahead and get back. I'm going to go forward, man. You know, we're going to see that, you know, see where they take each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to get back, man. I'm trying to go forward, man. And that's the thing about changing, man. Like I say, it's going to be hard, man. It's going to be a struggle. You're going to run into obstacle after obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. But that's what's telling you that this is the right thing, man. When you're trying to do something right, everything go wrong, right? That's just the trick, man, to try to trick you out your place, man. It's hard, man, but you got to keep on grinding, man. You got to keep on pushing forward, man, not looking back, man. Don't trip over something that's behind you, man. You know what I mean? Just move forward, man. Stay grinding. Keep looking for new opportunities, man, new ideas, new thoughts. And, you know, sometimes too, the reason people don't like to see you change is because deep down inside, they know where you going, they can't go, right? And they don't want to be left behind because they ain't willing to change. They ain't willing to do different. They want to keep doing the same thing. They don't want to put forth that extra effort. They don't want to go hard for it. They want something to happen to them. You know what I mean? They don't want to make it happen. They want something to happen to them. Everybody want to hit the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to get out there and grind. But the thing about it is the person be able to get out there and grind, man, they're going to be able to keep it. The person that hit the lottery, they just going to blow through it. So don't even let that get to you, man. Just keep pushing, keep going forward, keep going hard, man, for whatever it is you want, man. Keep your goals in mind. Keep remembering them things that's priceless, man, and not worrying about them things that got price tags. Because the things that's priceless, man, that's what's going to keep you going. You start thinking about them kids, start thinking about your family, your wife, husband, if you're a woman, whatever. Like, as long as you thinking about those things that's priceless to you, man, it can keep you on that path. It can keep you going. Even when things get hard and it seems like it ain't working out for you, man. Like, if it was easy, everybody could do it, man. Like, you don't want nothing that's easy, man, because everybody could do it. I don't want to be categorized with everybody else. You know what I mean? I want to stand up and stand out, man. I want to be different. You know, so keep in mind, man, anybody who don't want to see you change, they really ain't got your best interests at heart. If somebody really care about you, they want to see you do whatever's best for you. You know, and that's how you weed them out, man. You get to find out who's who. Like, you start to change, Some people gonna turn their back and go the other way. Some people gonna, they're gonna be forward. They're gonna say, hey man, I'm glad to see you doing better, man. I'm glad to see you doing something that's working for you, making you happy. That's best for you and your family. So I don't care if that's going to school, getting a job, whatever. Like, whatever's best for you, man, get out there and do it. And don't care what people think, man. Because they're going to think it anyway, right? If you still out there doing what they doing, they're going to talk about you. If you over here doing something totally different, they're going to talk about you. Like, if you're going to talk about me, you're going to at least talk about me while I'm doing what I want to do, not what you want me to do. But anyway, man, I was just checking in with y'all right fast, man. It's your man Pesos, the traffic king, the big dog, and the big dog. And just keep in mind, man, you want to make that change, make that change. Thank God for what you got and go hard for what you want. And I suggest you take the stairs and say your prayers. Next episode, man.